Allora, this is for Jay, Rio, Michael, all my friends from St. Louis. I love you. And this is made for your radio. Ciao, radio. And this is what I said when I was there a couple of a winter ago, when I could come over there. And this is how the drowned bastards look like, eh? Okay? I remember last time I was in St. Louis in our agency on the hill. All right, I remember I was talking with Ciao Radio. Actually, I say hello to all my friends of Ciao Radio, and I remember that St. Louis, and I remember that they asked me, Riccardo, what you tell us something to prepare on the food. And I didn't know what. I'd spoken a couple of hours before with my father. No, I say hello to Tony, Big Tony. And my father used to prepare me something I really loved. But nobody likes it because it's one of the worst things to eat for the people. It's not worse, but the people, they don't like it because has a strange taste. And it's cow flour, corny flour. You know corny flour? You like corny flour?
Corn flour, yeah. Okay.
Corn flour. How you say cow flour? Cow flour. Corny flour, all right. Anyway.
Are we talking about the same thing?
Well, I don't know if it's the same thing. But Eligio, can you bring me il corny flour? Il broccoli, il cavolfiori. Cavolfiori, because I got the one from Sicily, all right? And look at the one from Sicily. There you go. You see the color? Huh?
Oh, cauliflower.
What the hell are you talking? How this is called?
I thought you meant corn flour.
I don't know.
Like,
in fact,
like flour made from corn.
Exactly. No, but this one here is specific because this one here is purple. You see the color? Do you see normally?
No, I've never seen purple. I only see white.
Now this is purple, not because they use ink, all right, but it's purple just because this grows on the Vulcano, on the Etna, in Sicily, all right? And over there, there is a different soil, okay? So this one here turns into a purple color. Now, I don't know, but the taste is a little bit, mostly the same of the white one. It's probably a little better for vitamins and stuff like this. So this is the Sicilian corny flour, all right?
Are you trying to tell me that Sicilians have better soil than American?
In Sicily, you know that during Second World War, Sicily was America for 3 days. Do you know that, Kevin?
I did not know that.
Now you know. Why? Because the Americans knew the Italians, they have a Sicily, and Sicily has the best soil in the world. I'm sorry to say that. All right, but this is something that is new because it's a volcanic. All right, it's volcanic, and also it's the sea next to the volcano. It makes food beautiful. All right, and you know, volcano makes the soil richer. All right, more rich, and so the vegetables they grow bigger, powerful, and faster. All right, I remember whatever I wanted to plant when I was a kid, I used to throw in the soil. After 2-3 months, I used to get everything. Not big, but I used to get already some of the fruits. But anyway, now this is nice to see. But when you eat, it doesn't taste of nothing. Really, it's not a taste. You know, so you put all lemon, olive oil, garlic, and something to make it taste better. But in Sicily, this is a cheap thing. And it's cheap, it doesn't taste of nothing. All right, you say, why the hell you want to cook this? Because it's cheap. All right, we call this poor food. Poor food. That means the food that was made by poor people because they had no money. All right, but today it became the most famous food. Everybody wants to eat poor food because it's the best one. All right, it's the good for you. This is good for you. Now, the only thing is, that since this is so poor, but really so poor of taste and everything, that we call it in Sicily bastardi. All right? Bastardi. Evastasia. Bastardi means bastards. All right? So this, in Sicily, you call it a bastard.
Right? I actually did not need the translation for that one.
There is also a town in Umbria, it's called Bastardo. This is a very normal type word. Anyway, and this we call it a bastardi. So in Sicily, when we want to cook something in the red wine or in the sauce, but especially in the red wine, in alcohol, we say we drown it. We drown. All right? So what we're going to do, we're going to do a drowned bastard. All right, my friends? Allora, what we need for the drowned bastard? Of course, wine, onions. All right, you see, this is the red onion. You see, this is the Calabria. You remember Joe Tucci? You remember all our people from Calabria? Vittoria, però non vedo niente. Ok, no, perché non vede. You see?
For a second, I thought that was a purple onion. I thought you were going to go with a theme.
This is, no, this is the Calabrese onion. And this is the normal onion, okay? And then there is the white one, all right? So the white one is the one you find everywhere. This you find only in Italy, all right? Or in other countries if they paint it. Okay, so inside, this is a very nice onion, all right? It's very tasty. And you know what is about this onion over here? It's a very strange thing, because when you, what is the thing that happens to you when you clean onions? What happened? What happened, Kevin? Did you ever clean an onion?
Did I ever clean an onion? Yeah, I clean an onion.
And what happened when you clean an onion?
Nothing.
You cry.
No. You only cry when you cut the core. That's it. And you only cry if you cut the core with a dull knife.
My friend, I'm doing all the things you do, you said, and I'm not crying, because Calabria onions are sweet, are nice, are different, okay? It's a completely different variety of taste. This onion from Tropea, all right? I like, you see, to make very thin. Some people, they don't like it, so we make it very thin. There you go. Ecco qua. Ecco qua. So, thin onion for everybody. All right, so this is the onion that we need. Then we need anchovies. All right, you see the normal anchovy, okay? Mm-hmm. Then we need olives. These are olives that we made. This olive is beautiful. This is with our tree. I got thousands of these. Then I got some special anchovies from Sicily. All right, I show you already this. I always use this. I like it, you know. And now we need another important thing, Eligio, pecorino cheese. Because remember, in Sicily there is no Parmigiano. It's only ricotta salata or pecorino. Okay? This ricotta salata or pecorino. The one with the dark skin outside. It's a nice cheese. And here we got some grated pecorino. Allora, now, Kevin, this is the most important thing. Vittoria, look, now we have to cut this. All right? And now we need to be very careful, because now this is going to become all pieces. Okay, it's difficult. This is the most important part. It's the most difficult part, is to cut the bastard. Cut the bastard. Okay. E uno. Okay. This takes a little more skill and patience, which of course I don't have a patience, but I need to have. Okay, let's make another one. Another cut. Ecco qua, mi dai una pentolina intanto? Perfetto. Olè. All right? You see, Kevin? We did this in 3 pieces. All right? Okay, now we're going to see it. There we go. This is
like you did the opposite of a cake. Normally you put the cake together, and this you took apart.
Well, to make a cake together, you make it apart first, all right? This makes sense, of course. This is like before a cake, all right? So now we start with the 3 pieces, exactly. So I divided, and now we'll start. This was the base, you know? This, the larger one, is the base. And here I got a magic Eligio with a pen. It's very important. Now look at me. All right, so first of all, let's make the pen wet. Nice, like this. Okay. Then let's put the base. Try to don't break it, which is very hard because this thing breaks very fast. Then we put the anchovies. Grazie, Eligio. Oh, you should have Eligio always next to you, helping you. I love this guy. How many years we work together, Eligio? Quanti anni sono che lavoriamo insieme?
Quasi 10.
10 anni? Ma sei contento? Are you happy? Yeah. Okay, vedi? I don't put a lot of anchovies, only 3. All right, first. Then we need olives. Ecco qua. Allora, for the olives, it's very important to take off the pits. All right, dobbiamo levare il pits. Take away the pits from the olive, okay? Okay, you checking? So we do this 3-4 times. You see? Now this is olive I put in olive oil. All right, so but you can use any olive. Normally the black olive are the best ones. Okay, so I do this, and I do this. Okay, and then you can put few. I put just 3-4 each floor. All right, of my bastard cake. Basta. Then we put pecorino. Vedi? Grated the pecorino like this on the top. And then that's it. And then we put the next, the onions. Sorry, I forgot the most important here. The people of Calabria are going crazy. All right, there. You know, there is a big similarity between people of Calabria and Sicilians, which is the one they don't talk, but they go nervous. They get very nervous, so you don't want to make them nervous. Sicilians and people from Calabria. When you see smiling them, you're okay. Okay, let's put the other top here. Okay, nice. Let's cover, like we can do the best we can to cover all the disasters when you cut this thing. And let's do the same thing again, okay? Couple of anchovies. This anchovy will give a taste to it. It's gonna melt. Because now we're gonna need to cook this in a very low flame for a couple of hours. Okay? Which means now you stay with me for 2 hours, Kevin. I don't know what we're going to do in 2 hours, but I'm sure that David knows what to do, right? I see that David is preparing breakfast for the wife. Oh, he's eating breakfast. He's eating some. What is he eating? I don't know. What is un panino? A sandwich?
I don't know what are you eating, David?
Oh, eggs and bacon. I love it. My God, I love it. You know, this is not fair because I'm cooking. I'm doing this cooking show with Elijah and Vittoria lunchtime, and we didn't have even breakfast. You know, in Italy, we don't have breakfast. We have
I didn't have breakfast either.
But you're still in the morning. Here it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm very nervous. All my friends, they know if I don't eat how nervous I become. Okay, anyway. Now we're going to put more pecorino. Vedi così on the top. I love it. A lot of pecorino and the rest of the onions on the top. You see this? You see, now the most important thing is when you take a steak, all right, a T-bone steak, what you do? You put it on the flame and you cook it because it's already tasty. It's beautiful, right? Let's put some olive oil on the top. Okay, now we put the cover. Così, eccolo qua. Our cake is done. You see it? See it, Kevin? Ecco qua. I don't want to now lose it. Okay, let's take the little pieces away. And now...
Does this cake get any icing?
Any?
Icing.
Ice?
Yeah, like, you know, like frosting. You know, like a real cake gets frosted, like a cover. Is that going to come later?
No, this is... My friend, I love you, but this is a salty cake. We don't need to frost this, but I'm sure you're joking. We can make, you know, there was a place, I remember, in Rome, where they invented the ice cream made of pasta e fagioli. You know pasta e fagioli? There was the ice cream and pasta e fagioli. Remember, Vittoria? Allora, now we're going to cover this, all right? And now we're going to, alziamo il fuoco. We're going to make it, aspetta, Vittoria, reggi sopra. Ok. We're going to make it fry. Mi apri il vino rosso, per favore, Lì? Ecco, nice, full of olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil is good for you, eh? When you have extra virgin olive oil, my friend, you live forever. Elijah is going to open the wine, vedi? Vedi, Elijah opens the wine. Bravo Eligio. Ecco qua. And we're gonna drown the bastard. Capito? Kevin? Capisci? Capisci?
Capiche.
Capisci. All right. Okay, you see, started to fry, eh? Started to fry. Allora, now look. This is drowning the bastard. You see? Ah, now you imagine when you cook the broccoli, the cauliflower, anything you cook, what you need? Water, right? Instead of water, we're gonna drown it in the wine. I push it nice like this, and then we put a weight on the top, capito? You see? Ecco qua. You see? Now, see, Kevin, I put a weight on the top to make this thing flat, all right? Because now it's gonna cook. It's like when you make a chicken diavola, all right? What you call it? Come si chiama la diavola in America? Ti ricordi? You remember, Vittoria, when we used to go in Miami? Fort Lauderdale, not Fort Lauderdale, Dania Beach, da Paolo 3S. What do you used to call the spicy stuff? Fra diavolo. Fra diavolo. This is like when you make fra diavolo chicken, you have to press it. In this case, we'll press this and we're gonna cook it. Slow flame for an hour and a half, couple of hours. Every once in a while, check if it's ready or not. When the wine is gonna be absorbed, if the cauliflower is soft, it's ready. Okay? A little tricky.
What is this, like a low heat that you're just gonna put it on a low heat and let it cook over time?
Exactly, couple of hours. Couple of hours, slowly.
But it's a very, very low heat though.
Low heat, minimum. You put the minimum gas.
Okay.
All right, and everything. Remember, the food when you cook at low heat is always better. Eh? Okay. So this, ladies and gentlemen, this is the promise I made to St. Louis office. Remember our wherever tours office in St. Louis on the hill. All right, the drowned bastards. This is the drowned bastard. Okay, in a couple of hours I'll show you how it comes out. Okay, allora, this is our cauliflower, the way it came. So it's about an hour of now it's very difficult because this thing is gonna ecco qua. Ecco qua. Mamma mia, what a smell, eh? Com'è il profumo, Elio? Ecco qua. Now, let me show you. Well, normally, when things are just made, they break apart. You need to wait, but this is... ready? How is inside? Do you see? Became flat because I put a weight on the top, flooded, so lost the water, got a sack of wine, and now this is where it came out. Mamma mia, buona. Assaggiare? Mamma mia. Mamma mia. Beautiful. David, when you come in Italy, I taste you, I make you eat it. Make this two-part. It's very simple. You see how simple? Prepare this. Show that the cheap. You pay $3 to make this dish. 3, 4. If you grate a lot of good pecorino. Good pecorino. Not the cheap. All right? Not the fake thing. Fake thing? Would you ever do something fake? No, you want only the original. This thing is beautiful.